Good afternoon, everybody. This is Spencer Michaud here at the Great Lakes Astrology Conference in Ann Arbor, Michigan, 2019. And I'm here with Anna Zaharia of the Astrology Hub, or astrologyhub.com,
Yes.
right? And we are chatting about her experience here at GLAC and some of the offerings that she has with the Astrology Hub. So welcome. How you doing?
Thanks, Spencer.
How's your experience at GLAC 2019 been so far?
It's been really lovely and, as always, really mixed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always so excited to be at events like this.
Sure.
And connect with people like you. Like, that's
Yeah.
been one of my favorite pieces of this whole thing is
Right.
discovering you and just having a chat with you. And it's the community aspect of these things that gets me most excited.
Right.
But with the Sag Midheaven, I just, I totally geek out on all the lectures, and it's hard to not burn myself out.
Yeah, we're on day 3 or 4 if you include the pre-conference day.
Right.
And it's a lot. I mean, if you have any introverted tendencies, you might have a meltdown eventually at a conference. But
I do.
Yeah, and you were saying that like breathing in the indoor air is a little bit challenging sometimes.
And the lack of sunlight.
Sure.
Because you can't have sunlight in the conference room where you have the projector. And so I've had to take regular outdoor sunlight breaks.
Yeah, and that's good. That's part of, I think that's part of the balance and self-care that go into an event like this. I mean, I'll tell you, I can relate because I've been working and doing interviews and walking around talking with people and giving lots of energy exchanges, and you can get a little burnt out. And it's good to get outside and get grounded, get everything, release all that, inflammation back into the ground.
Yes.
And but the challenge I have is that you come together for such a short period of time, and you know that you're only going to get to see these folks maybe once or twice a year, if that, right?
Right.
And you want to connect as much as you can with as many people as you can. And that's hard because I think sometimes you have to choose, are you going to be like the little butterfly going around and pollinating every flower and connecting, or are you going to have a more of an intimate relationship with just a few people and really get to know them on a deeper level?
Yeah.
And I think that there's something for everyone with that too, because there are different styles of conferencing, right?
Yes.
There's some people that want to really be part of the bigger group and are able to kind of do that little butterfly dance. And then there's other times where you can kind of escape to the darker corners, right? Your Scorpio sun.
Yes.
Yeah, so you escape to the darker corners and really bond and get to the depths and the meat of
which
human
is exactly
interaction.
what we did before we got on live.
Right. We were talking about our heavy personal lives, which is good. That's the kind of thing you enjoy, though. If that's how you connect, that's what can be really refreshing and energizing. To me, that's an energizing type of thing when we're able to connect on a really deep level, and we don't have to beat around the bush with the superficiality, and that can be a really nice interaction as well. So it's almost done. You'll get to be outside again, and we'll get to do self-care. And but it sounds like you've been making some really great connections. You're talent scouting a little bit here with some speakers, right?
I am talent scouting. I'm also just celebrating that I get to be in person with some of our 2020 IC astrologers or astrologers that we worked with in the past. Anne, she was our astrologer last year, one of our guiding astrologers, and our community members too. Because as you're saying, there's this larger group that we have online that's the inner circle.
Right.
And you do get to have this built-in intimacy because we share these common interests, and we're committed to our spiritual growth and learning through astrology, and also to approaching one another with heart. And so when you meet these people in person, when you meet one another in person, there's that instant.
Oh yeah.
We're family. There's already a layer. There's a foundation set.
Well, because you've started it with the online interaction.
Yeah.
But then there is so much even nonverbal communication and interaction and energy exchange that we have just by being in each other's auric field, right? And that's something that we miss a lot now with just the online interaction, right? So I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like the kind of, you know, heart chakra kind of connections that we're making in person. So that is a gift for sure. But I like what you're saying about laying the groundwork. So tell us more about Astrology Hub and what kind of groundwork is being laid in that online community that you have.
Well, Astrology Hub as a whole, I was telling you a little bit about this before. We have a few pillars that we base everything that we do on. And one of them is that we really want to make astrology accessible to as many people as possible that are ready for it, that are willing to listen. You know, we're not looking to convert anybody that's not interested. That's not our calling. But at the same time, we're really committed to honoring the art of astrology, the spirituality of astrology, the ancient roots of astrology. And because of that commitment, we like working with a lot of different astrologers and bringing in lots of different approaches, which is where our membership really comes in. Yes, diversity. Because we want to give astrology as much voice as possible, which means allowing all the different fractal pieces of this one diamond to shine.
You know what I like? There's a little story I like about the guru tells about the elephant and the different people touching the different parts of the elephant, right?
Yeah, I've heard that one
one's
too.
like it's a tree trunk, the other it's like a snake, but they're really trying to touch the same kind of archetypal energy, right?
Right.
So
it's exactly like that. And it's beautiful to see it woven together through these different voices, and then reflected back too through all of our different members and what they resonate with, and different members will resonate with different parts of it. And so the third so-called pillar is the community connection and our love for this thing and our devotion to the thing. And the fourth is personal transformation through it.
Growth oriented.
The spiritual growth, the continual evolution. And I would say that that's not the final destination, but that's the journey that we're taking people through. We're constantly growing together.
So you're bringing a diverse range of speakers in, doing a lot of online lectures, and memberships provides you access to these lectures?
Yeah, so with our membership, it's actually based around the lunar cycle. And so we have a different lunar guide every single month, and we'll do a new and a full moon forecast and a ceremony together. And then they will teach a master class. That's their specialty.
Very nice.
And so there's a little bit of diversity even within the lunar month in terms of answering people's needs. Some people just really want to connect to the cosmic energy and know how to work with it. And some people really want to dive deep and study astrology at a deeper level. And that's where the mastery classes come in.
Cool. Very cool.
And we have our podcast too, which is just accessible to everybody. And very similar in model because we have forecasts that we release every Monday for the week. And then we do specialty interviews every Thursday with.
What's the name of your podcast?
The Astrology Hub Podcast.
The Astrology Hub Podcast. Good. Straight and to the point. And you can find that at
astrologyhub.com or any podcast player like iTunes or.
And you're on West Coast time right now, right?
I am, and actually Amanda, who's the CEO and founder, and she records all the podcasts with all of our different speakers. She's over in Hawaii, and we're constantly time zone challenged.
Wow.
But it's fun because one of us will go to sleep, and then the next one will wake up fairly soon after to take the baton.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to get the circadian rhythms back online pretty soon after, visiting us here in the Midwest and getting on the what are we in here, Eastern time? Central? I don't even know anymore.
Well, and we were talking about how self-care is an important part of these conferences. That's actually one of the things that is really important to us within our membership too. We make sure that every month we're assigning soul work, which is separate from any kind of astrology learning homework. It's take the astrological curriculum and use it in some embodied way to just help yourself. Like sometimes it's just like go outside and ground with a tree if that's what the astrology is supportive of. this week.
Getting out of your head a little bit, right?
Getting out of the head.
We tend to be kind of thinky in this field.
Yes, integrating.
Right. Yeah. Holistic integration with the body, mind, and spirit.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Anna, for joining me today. Anything else coming down in the hopper here? Any events coming up that you?
I'm so glad you asked that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, our Inner Circle membership community, it's been open for a little while, and we've decided to actually close it down at the end of July until January 2020.
Okay.
Because we want to be able to really focus on our members that are within the community, and we want to keep that sacred container tight.
Okay.
And it's hard to do when people are coming and going. And so that's our biggest thing that we're doing right now, is just preparing to close it down. And so if you are interested in getting in, you have to get in now, unless you want to wait until 2020.
Don't miss out.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be left out in the cold. So get in on this.
Don't be left out in the cold.
You know, get in on the clubhouse now so you can get all these amazing offerings. Okay. Don't delay. astrologyhub.com.
Yes.
Thank you, Anna, for being here with me today.
Thank you so much, Spencer. This has been so fun.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you later, everybody.